Your WCBI Sports with Courtney Robb is brought to you by your local Ford dealers. Go further.
Just moments ago, Mississippi State football made an official hire to the open running backs coach position. That hire is going to be Terry Richardson. Richardson comes from University of Connecticut, where he also served as an assistant coach and running backs coach and spent a couple of years with head coach Joe Moorhead when he was there. The hire replaces Charles Huff, who left earlier this week after taking a similar position at Alabama. Mississippi State still remains undefeated in the SEC, but the Bulldogs lost something even more valuable. Chloe Bibby is going to be out for the remainder of the Bulldogs season due to an ACL injury. Coach Schaefer announced earlier today she will be receiving surgery within the next week, and that means we'll be seeing some players get shifted around to fill Bibby's void. Head coach Vic Schaefer already has some plans for that in the works.
I have a lot of confidence in those kids. I have a lot of confidence in our entire bench. I think Zaria is practicing better. Nia Tate's coming along. I mean, I think we've got a lot of kids over there that can step up. You know, we're going to go, you'll see a lineup with Jessica in at the 4, and, you know, we can do a number of different things with that other guard, whether we slide Anriel out there or we go with one of the guards that we just mentioned to go with Joe. I mean, I think we've got a number of different lineups now that we can play, and so my job is to we've got to practice now with those different lineups and see what that looks like.
If there's any one player that can step up and fill just about any role, that's going to be Tiara McCowan. She proves that week in and week out with just about double-doubles in every single game. For the second week in a row, McCowan has been named SEC Player of the Week, the 4th time in this season alone. In the Bulldogs' last-ranked matchup to South Carolina, McCowan led the way for the Dogs to win with 26 points and 24 rebounds, making it the 5th time in her career she's had more than 20 points and 20 rebounds in a single game. In the beginning, the Rebels finding an SEC win this season seemed hard to imagine, and now Ole Miss has 2 under their belts, the second one coming against Florida. A big part of that was LaKara Salter. She scored a season high of 18 points with 5 rebounds and 5 assists to follow that. Head coach Alette McEwen was one of the happiest to see that kind of production from her.
To be honest, I think LaKara just wanted to play well. You know, early in the season I told her, I said, you hadn't played for like 2 years, so I know everyone's telling you and you feel good in practice that you're going to just come out and be this impactful player, but it's probably going to take a while. And I felt like it was going to happen around now, and I'm just glad that it is because we need her.
Mississippi State and Ole Miss having challenging matchups on the road tonight. Mississippi State facing off right now against 8th-ranked Kentucky, and Ole Miss is in Tuscaloosa later to play Alabama. Perimeter defense has been a struggle for Mississippi State. They're currently struggling right now, and even though Kentucky doesn't shoot particularly well from beyond the arc, it's currently where they're struggling to get points up, and they're currently struggling to get points up by shooting. And Ole Miss will have an interesting time playing with limited minutes for Devontae Shuler, but we can anticipate him. Kermit Davis says he will still be playing in that game tonight. That's it for sports. Your last look is coming up after the break. Stick with us.